ถัดไปค่ะทีมที่10ของเรานะคะทีม VenueE นั่นเองค่ะสำหรับทีมนี้เนี่ยก็จะมานำเสนอนะคะเกี่ยวกับเป็นผู้ประกอบการค่ะที่กำลังมองหานะคะการจัดมีตติ้งก็ดีค่ะหรือว่ารวมไปถึงนะคะการให้เช่าพื้นที่นอกสถานที่แต่ว่าจะเป็นโปรแกรมหรือว่าแพลตฟอร์มที่น่าสนใจขนาดไหนตอนนี้เรียนเชิญนะคะผู้เข้าแข่งขันทีมที่10ค่ะขึ้นมาเรียนเชิญให้กับนะคะเสนอผลงานให้กับผู้ที่เข้าร่วมการแข่งขันได้นะบัดนี้เรียนเชิญค่ะพร้อมไหมเอ่ยพร้อมแล้ว
Yeah, we are ready.
Okay.
Thanks for the kind introductions. Welcome everybody. My name is Van and I am CEO and co-founder of VenueE. But before I begin, let me start off with some of the facts that I like to welcome you all to my world, coming to my world. So in meeting and event industries, there is $1.3 billion in the revenue in each year. And what surprised me and could surprise you all is that 80% of those events goes into only hotels. And now asking yourself a question that what about other kind of space, such as local space or smaller venue, how well they are doing? Let me tell you that unfortunately, the local space and smaller venue are heavily depressed. They are underutilized. Only 28% of the space occupancies is actually being used. And you know, like this doesn't make any sense because the smaller venue is much more affordable and those kind of places not boring. And what's the problem here? Well, we figured it out that it's much more about the accessibility between local space owners and the hosts who are looking for it. And when I talk about the local space, they are less competent and resource when compared to hotels. It is actually financially impossible to compete with the hotels. And they are not searchable online. That's why most of the people cannot access or they are unable to access to local space. That's the reasons. And that's why VenueE is coming to this place to fix it out. So we are the web platform that enable users to list and discover, also book local space for events. As a guest, you can discover local space, save their time, I mean by days of the researching or sourcing the venues, and save them money because we offer the more affordable prices, affordable options. As a local host, we help them earn more money, and actually we can help them increase the visibility of the venue as well. And we want to help them monetize their venue more effectively. We believe that the venue booking should be painless, hassle-free, and also simple. And we not stop there. It's not enough. We want to provide the hosts with the venue management tools. We want to enable them to do more with less. It's manageable, it's instant, and also it's also trackable. It's also trackable, sorry. And this is our traction over the past 7 months. We have generated a total lead value of nearly $600,000 so far. And it's going fast with the average month-over-month of the inquiry growth is 96%. Also, our conversion is quite healthy at the average conversion of 13%. And our customers just love us. VenueE is using by professional, startup, and also corporates. And the hosts just love us too because we help them explore the opportunities of the broader range of the clients. We worked with more than 800 local spaces such as studios, private cruises, and even a palace. You can host a party there with VenueE. And the market size is healthy and huge, with a total addressable market of more than $600 million in each year. And our business model is very, very simple as the slide is designed. It's 10% commission per transactions. And this is our business roadmap. Within this year, we want to accomplish in launching the Venue Pro, venue management tool, for our hosts, and following with the application, mobile applications, to make people book space anywhere they go. And also we hope to expand our listing to the private spaces to make it even more personal and even more unique experience. And the last one, we want to provide the tailor service for the B2B service to provide the service just for the corporates. And this is the competitive advantage. Thankfully, I have a very strong support for my family business, which we are an event organizers as well. We can connect to multiple industrial experts. And the rest is it's an advantage that we derive from our products. It's ease of use, and we are intensely focusing at making the better products. Messaging tools, profile. You can check instant availability before you even book the venue. And also the venue review as well. And we are a group of teams of young entrepreneurs and very passionate about events. And we really believe in connecting people to people in a meaningful ways through events, through meetings, and through environments that can help them do the job better. And by unlocking the disused and underused spaces to fill them with more people and ideas. And we are VenueE, and VenueE connect events with local space. Thank you.
เอาละค่ะนี่คือทีมที่10นะคะตอนนี้ในแนวความคิดเห็นของคณะกรรมการค่ะเดี๋ยวเรียนเชิญได้เลยนะคะค่ะเรียนเชิญอาจารย์ค่ะ
Okay, so if I'm your customer, like as a persona, I'm a venue owner, and you come and talk to me. Well, first of all, how do you close a sale? Do you actually come and visit me? Is it by sales?
And in terms of you are being the space owners.
Yes.
In that field. Currently, we're using that approach. Like we go to the venue and present ourselves.
Okay.
Like one by one is the most successful.
Okay.
That's the most successful rate.
Okay.
As far.
I just want to dig into something very specific inside of that. So if we're talking and we agree, how does it work? Do I agree to a monthly, is it a monthly contract, or right? What is the form of the agreement?
Well, we provide the paper as well. We provide the contract, and the contract doesn't say the specific periods, but in the term of cancellations, we want to make sure that they have to inform us first. So basically, starting with the contact hour service, and then asking for the cancellations.
Okay, and the reason I'm asking this is really to lead up to the one main question, is about your repurchase or your retention. So when you acquire these customers, like someone like this, right? How many of your customers, or what percentage, are renewing their contracts, doing repeat purchase?
Well, if you're talking in terms of the venue owners, they are very unlikely to leave our platform as long as we are free, we are free to use. And if they initially agree on our commission base, that's totally fine for them. So there's no reason to leave. Most of the time, I didn't see them leaving our platform.
Okay, and sorry, just one more. And how about retention or repurchase from the customer point of view? So we've signed up, I'm not leaving, customers start coming. How much repurchase are you saying?
The customers, like the being as a guest, the one who booked the venue, right? We have seen that most of the time that I think the retention rate is 16%. I mean, over the year that we have tried to calculate the retentions, because booking a venue it's not something that we book the venue every day or every week or month. Actually, we do the surveys. Most of the people would organize an event, about 2 to 3 events in each year. But I think the retention rate of 16% is quite appropriate right now. But I'm not sure.
คณะกรรมการท่านอื่นมีท่านใดสนใจซักถามเพิ่มเติมเรียนเชิญได้เลยค่ะ
What is the special of your venues? Like if I want to arrange some party in a private old fashion of the house, or it's just regular venue?
Oh, we have a broader range of venues. if you are like some sort of the hardcore party like people, you can go for the we have some sort of the pool villas like for the house to enable you to throw some hardcore party to make sure that it doesn't make a very loud noise.
If I understand correctly, your product or your platform is trying to compete with the existing hotel meetings facilities. But I think from the perspective of customers, when we choose to use the hotels, it's because it's much more convenient in terms of the location, in terms of, there's ample parking space. So I'm not quite sure that your platforms can, address these kinds of problems for your customers.
Well, I think in the event we can classify the type of events with like multiple categories. Actually, we call it MICE industries: meetings, incentive, conference, and exhibition. We are not the platform that's suitable for large scales of the events. There's no exhibition place in our platforms, and comes to the question that how can our space compete with hotels? I think there are some excellent selections of the venues that we have in our platform, such as co-working space, and there are a lot of plenties of the venues that actually have full amenities of the features that you really need, and also you can check the parking lots on our website too, and it's more affordable.
เอาละค่ะเรียบร้อยแล้วนะคะนี่คือทีมที่10นะคะVenueEของเราค่ะก็ถือว่าการแข่งขันของเรานะคะในรอบนี้ก็ได้เสร็จสิ้นลงเรียบร้อยแล้วนะคะแล้วตอนนี้ค่ะเป็น